Okay, so I hear Hannah walking. Hello! Wait, so I want to talk about the different kinds of life I want to live. So right now I feel so stuck. Like, oh my god, so bored. Like every day, I don't know why. Like, I just don't know why I'm living here. Like, I just feel like I'm so trapped and like like as if I can't escape from my current reality. And I like, it's kind of really bad because like I know that I'm supposed to be like so grateful and in acceptance and at peace with like everything that I have, and like think, oh, everything happens for a divine purpose. But honestly, right now, like I really can't. I feel like I need to like get away to and just live life, like genuinely live life, and like be willing to just live in the present moment. But right now I feel like I just can't do that, and because I feel like nothing that I'm doing aligns with my goals, I feel like I just push off everything. So I've been procrastinating very badly, which just results in me having a lot of shit to do on certain days, and on other days just like not doing anything except like eat, make food, and like walk home or something. So yeah, anyway, so maybe I'll just describe how I want to live my life. First one, I want to, okay, this is not fully, it's not none of these are fully fleshed out actually. I have no idea how or when I'm going to be able to like make this plan into a real life kind of thing. But they're just aspirations and goals. Not even goals, like I don't even know how to achieve them, so I don't know if I can call them goals, but just like things that I want to do. First one, I want to travel in a van or like live somewhere in the middle of the woods, like where you have to walk through like this forest trail and like cross a creek or some shit. And like there's this really not big, but like kind of, I guess it would be small, like a small and cozy wooden cabin where like you go inside and it's like a little hut and you can start a fire. It's all warm and toasty in the winter, and it'll be a place where there is snow. So in the winter it'll be kind of cold, but inside it'll be all warm. But in the summer it's like all green and there's flowers and like it's like a jungle. Actually, at least the second, I want to live in a tree house in the middle of a jungle, or like in an island like Hawaii where there's like tons of tropical plants and like wild animals. Maybe not scary ones that'll eat me, but just like yeah. And I want to live in a tree house, like on top of the tree canopy, where I can just overlook the jungle, or like I can live on the level of the canopy, so I can just like look out and it's all leaves surrounding me and like those jungle vines. Or this is like a dream that I've had since I was a little kid, which is living in an actual tree. Like, I don't know if you've read Bernstein Bears, but they lived in a tree house. And there's also a book, like a really famous, like, is it on My Side of the Mountain or something? It's like a novel where this little boy lives in like a tree, like inside a tree in the forest, and he has his like little falcon friend or something. But I really want to live inside a tree, like maybe find a super big tree and like carve it out or so. Okay, I don't want to kill the tree, and I also don't want the tree to like collapse on me and kill me, but I want to find like a, I don't really know how to describe. I guess like a naturally formed hollow tree that's like stable enough to like for me to live inside. But I also have, I really don't like bugs, and there's probably gonna be like termites everywhere and ants everywhere, so I don't know. This isn't really a good plan, but basically the idea is that I want to live in like a secluded jungle place. And I want to have like animal friends. I want to befriend all the animals in the forest. Yeah, and on a name basis. So I want to become friends with all of the animals and give them all names, and I want to like see them every day and maybe like have dinner together. Yeah. Okay, second. Okay, what? I'm already on my like fourth idea, but like the another kind of vision that I have is that's not similar to this like secluded forest type living is I want to start a little cafe where it's like a bakery slash a restaurant type of thing where everything's super cheap, everything's like maximum $5, and like I sell bread that I bake and like homemade meals. The only thing with it is that I can't cook or bake for shit. Like I honestly, I guess it's edible. Like sometimes I can make good food, but when it comes to baking, maybe it's because I don't use like eggs, but like honestly sometimes it tastes like fucking shit. But anyway, I mean, I think I can learn how to get better. But I want to start a cafe, and like I want to live in like a nice little neighborhood where like many different types of people live there, and it's very diverse and cozy and like has community vibes. And I want this cafe to be like a super chill, come whenever, like hang out with us, chill with us type of, you know, like that type of like oh, I'm going over to like Auntie's cafe. I don't know if that makes sense, but I want to be like a cafe setting name that like welcomes everyone who comes, and like I'm always at the cafe, like you will always see me when you come, like whenever you want to have a chat, like I can chat with you. Like all the employees are just like my friends, and whoever I hire, like we're all super close with the employees, and like it's a really slow paced cafe. So if anyone's like, hey, where the fuck is my drink, I'm like, get the fuck out, we're making it, okay? So like I don't want to, okay, maybe it's just me, but ever since I was little, I was so slow at everything. I would be so slow at like eating or preparing anything, and I think it's also because I'm such a perfectionist that when I do something, I need it to be like, if I'm cleaning, I want it to be very clean, and like if I do anything, I want to do it right. So I take some time doing it, and like I got in a lot of trouble at my last work because I was so slow. So I don't want to rush anyone, and I want everyone to feel welcomed and feel like they're accepted as like, oh, I can't talk. I want them to feel like they are accepted as they are. So yeah, it will kind of be like a turtle cafe. Oh my gosh, maybe I should call it Turtle Cafe. That's so cute. Kobugi Cafe. Okay, another thing is the location of the cafe. So if I do it in Korea, I'm not sure if it'll work. Like, because Korean people, they're so like, okay, I want my coffee and like 5 seconds after I order it. Like the society there is very fast paced, and so I don't know if this type of cafe would work, but maybe it will, you know, because it's like different. Maybe I should do it in like the countryside where it's all old people, so everything's kind of like, you know, and they want to talk to me because I'm this young, interesting person. I feel like old people really like talking to young people, and young people like talking to old people too. So yeah, if I do open it in Korea, I don't know what it would look like, but I think it would be interesting. But I also like, if only I could learn French, if I could speak it fluently, I would open a cafe in Montreal. because I feel like Montreal has those like colorful, cute like neighborhood vibes. I honestly don't like living in Vancouver, so I don't know if I'll open a cafe in Vancouver, but like if most of the people that want to start it with me live in Vancouver, then I guess I'll do it in Vancouver, but preferably like a whole nother place. I really like feeling lost. Like, I like being thrown in an environment where I'm like, what the like I'm just trying to figure out everything around me. I love getting lost in like new neighborhoods and like even new countries. There was this one time in San Francisco where I went on a road trip and I I just started like my phone, it just couldn't find the direction, so I just started walking and like I accidentally discovered so many places and it was so fun. So if I do pursue another venture like opening a cafe, I kind of want to do it somewhere completely new just so I can fuck myself over. And I don't know if it's because I like challenging myself or it's just because I like feeling like I'm in a Ghibli movie or some shit, but yeah. So opening a cafe is like another thing. Oh, third type of lifestyle that I want to live, I really want to be a filmmaker. So in that lifestyle, I would be like either a documentary filmmaker or like a I don't know, short films or just like movies, I guess. And I would work with like my filmmaking crew. Yeah, obviously you can tell that I haven't fleshed out any of these ideas because I actually don't even know what the idea itself is. It's just like the vibe of the idea that I want. Like yeah, it'd be so cool to be like a filmmaker, but I don't know how to become one. I don't know. But yeah, maybe like a traveling filmmaker where I go to like the Amazon and I film like yeah, anyway, you get the idea. So yeah, that type of life. And then another one, investigative journalist. So I want to go in like conflict zones or like really marginalized neighborhoods, and I want to make investigative films. I guess it's kind of tied to the whole filmmaker idea, but yeah, basically dedicating my entire life for a social cause. But I don't know, lately I've just fallen into this cycle of just like, oh, I just want to get away and live a simple life. So I don't even know if I don't know. Okay, fifth kind of lifestyle I want to live. I actually don't know. Oh yeah, starting a permaculture food forest and just like building this commune or like even this whole like community or town, and like it's like a huge fucking food forest where you have like you can get all your carbs, protein, like everything, like your veggies from this garden. Like everyone in the community takes care of it, and like we can adopt like cows and chickens, and if we have adopted chickens, like we can, I don't know if this is ethical, but I mean, like, if you take good care of the chickens and if they're hens and they lay eggs, like the community can share the eggs. And I don't exactly know how we'll be self-sustaining, but like it's just a nice idea, you know what I mean? Yeah, so we'll take care of a food forest together, and we can all have like an adopted cow that we take care of. And yeah, like we'll be off grid, so we'll have our own solar panels and like reusable energy, and we bike and we don't use fossil fuels. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, see, I have so many of these ideas, but I don't know how to implement them or make them happen. That's my problem. I'm such an idealist. Like when I think of these ideas, I get so happy, but when I'm like, okay, how am I gonna do that? I get all depressed because I realize I actually have no idea what I'm doing, or yeah. Oh my gosh, I was just gonna say something and then I completely forgot. Oh yeah, another wildly different thing is if I just go on yoga retreats in like India and around the world and just become this like yoga instructor person and just teach yoga everywhere. But the problem with that is I'm so not flexible. It kind of deters me from doing yoga because I'm so not flexible. And I know that like you don't have to be flexible to do yoga, but I feel like honestly it's a pretty big component of like being able to feel like you're in control of your mind and body. Like literally when I try to do this place, I'm like, okay, that's it. Like I can't go down. Yeah. So yeah, I have a lot of different ideas on how I want to live my life, and none of them are how I'm living my life now. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just wasting time, like staying in this apartment, like doing nothing essentially, just taking classes, but not really feeling passionate about anything. Yeah, what am I doing with my life? My existential crisis is only growing bigger. It's not getting any smaller. I don't know if it'll ever go away. Yeah. I don't know if it's because of COVID or if I'm just like, or if I've just changed as a person, or I don't know if my perspective has widened, or if like the people I'm around is influencing me, or like the type of shit that I watch on like TikTok and YouTube are influencing me. But yeah, I'm not really satisfied with my life right now, which is unfortunate because I want to be, and I want to be grateful for everything that I have, and I am. 2020 has been such a wild year for me. So much has happened. I can't even process it still. Like so many different things have happened in my life that have taught me a lot, and have also been very, very, very emotionally draining and mentally draining, and therefore physically draining. And maybe that's why I just want to drop everything and like start a new life or something like that. But if any of you want to do any of these things with me, please tell me and I would be happy to do it with you. You just have to be willing to be very flexible, and like if I'm like, okay, maybe I don't want to do this anymore, then you should be chill with it, because I changed my mind so fast. Like what if I move to a cabin in the woods and I'm like a week later I'm like, oh my god, this is so boring. Like I if you want to do this with me, I need you to be the type of person who's like very go with the flow and like doesn't need to know what's going on. Very chill and laid back. So yeah.